Hey there, everybody. It's Jeremy with Big J Gaming Stream. I apologize. I've been kind of off grid for the last couple months. Um, I had some unforeseen circumstances happen in the family and just some stuff we had to get through. Nothing pertaining directly to me, but um, in a sense, yes. But we had a passing of a relative, and it was kind of a hard time for all of us to deal with. So we had to get through that. So I apologize for not being able to make any content lately, but we're going to be starting off this year. I finally purchased all the map packs for ATS. Every one of them. I got them. I dumped the money into it. They had a big sale on Steam a few weeks back. So I was like, okay, I can get them now. So I'm going to be doing a series where I'm going to be hitting every single state. Each episode, I'm going to start all the way up here in Washington, and I'm just going to zigzag across the map of all the available states. And I'm going to be hauling loads, obviously. Haven't picked a load yet from what I'm going to be doing in Washington, but I'm going to start a load in Washington and work my way through the Midwest or Western states, upper Midwest, all the way down south and Texas, Arizona, work my way over to Louisiana, back up this way. I'm just gonna work my way across all the map of all the available states. So that's what I'm gonna be starting on today. Today's gonna be episode 1. And first thing I'm gonna do is let's go here. That's where I am. Let's get out of that for a minute. We will go, I think the best way to do is do a quick travel. And I'm going to start off in the furthest, I believe it's the furthest northern point we can go, which is Bellingham. And I'm going to work my way, find a load going into Idaho. So I think that's a good one to start with. All right. Now that I'm here, I think I have some damage to my truck too. So I think now would be a good time to actually check out my truck to see if I already did it or yeah, it's all done. All right. No, I was playing with my brother a couple nights ago and totaled my truck like 5 times. And I noticed also a couple days ago that they've updated the screen as well. So in the bottom left-hand corner, that's where it's now going to show your gas mileage and all that stuff. Makes it, I guess, I don't know, a little more realistic maybe. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm still trying to see all the stuff they've changed on it. Alright, well, anyhow, so we're going to go here. And I want to go to Idaho. That's going to be the state that I want to do. So we're going to go to navigation, convoys, career company, share service, jobs right here. We'll do external contracts because I prefer my World of Trucks to get them. And I want to find one going to Idaho. Well, that one is, it's not too bad. 624 miles. That's going to get us through Oregon as well. So maybe the way I'll do this is we could do 3 states in one video. I don't think that's going to be an issue with anyone. So we're going to hit Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. We're going to start in Bellingham. We're going to end up in Boise, Idaho. And then from Boise, Idaho, I'll see if we have anything up in Montana that we can take. going from Idaho to Montana. This one pays... How much? This one doesn't pay very good. Jeepers. Yeah, whatever. It's not about the money. I got plenty enough money. I got $7.4 million so in the game. So I think that's a good one to take. We'll start with that and make our way down to Boise, Idaho. And yes, I still play with my Western Star W900, so... Let's see if I remember. I'm trying to remember where my dang lights are on this. Man, you can tell it's been a while since I played this. Holy cow, my brain has been boggled. Options. I need a little brain refresher. We'll go to... Is it gameplay? Nope. Keys and buttons. Alright, so my lights are going to be... L. Well, that was pretty point blank. Ah! Alright. Well, we're good. Like I said, you gotta bear with me. I'm... been everywhere but in front of the computer, so... Anything I'm waiting for in specific, or... Nope. I'm just gonna go. I have a mod turned on, I think I mentioned it before, that gives you realistic red lights and stuff, and I want to get rid of that stupid thing. Speed limit is 60. I'm driving off the road. And I gotta get off up here. be at. No, I'm not trying to hook up to the wrong trailer. I'm just trying to get spun around here. Didn't leave me with a lot of room to do it. Start swinging it in. And away we go. Another 624 miles to go. Yeah, they're going to be coming out with a lot of new... What's right here? I guess this way. They're going to be coming out with a lot of new downloadable content as well. DLCs, I guess. They're doing a Cars mod and a Trucks mod. So you can actually just cruise the country in a car or a truck. So I'm looking forward to that one coming out. That'd be pretty cool. Instead of hauling loads, you can, if you're playing in a convoy or something, you know how in real life they have, like if they see a truck on the road that's hauling an oversized load, they always have an escort car. So me and my buddies were thinking, like, geez, that'd be cool, you know. You can have two people or one person driving a truck and another person being the escort vehicle, for example, controlling traffic and so on. So we were thinking that'd be pretty cool to do. And I guess they're also going to be having a British Columbia DLC coming out pretty quick, too. I have not checked to see any updates on that one. Come on. Couldn't even make it halfway across the state before I had to stop. I hope I don't get a lot of those. It doesn't look like I'm getting off this road anytime soon, so I think I can slow down here to a variable speed and hit cruise, and away we go. Some views. There's a boat out there. $550 miles. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some more recording as well. I got some different things I'm going to be doing. Some of it gaming related, some of it not, actually. I'm not going to let the surprise out just yet, but if you guys are into any outdoor stuff, I am going to be having some videos made in the near future that's going to involve some real life stuff outside of gaming, and just things that I enjoy doing outside. And if you guys are outdoor people, and I'm going to be getting into several different things. So I just went out and bought in the last month I've spent quite a bit of money on new recording equipment, new cameras, and so on and so forth, and getting ready as the snow is melting here where I live, coming into springtime now. Once the weather starts getting nicer, I'm going to be doing some more stuff outside that I'm going to be inviting you guys to join me on as I'm making videos and sharing them. And once I have a better game plan in place over the next week or two, I'll be more open to share with you what my ideas are, but still kind of putting it together in my head and whatnot. Things take time. When you're a family man and you work and you got kids and a wife and all that good jazz, it takes a little bit to sometimes piece things together and plan things and put plans into motion. And But I do other stuff too besides gaming. This is a relaxing hobby, but I do a lot of things that are outdoorsy as well. I do backpacking, hiking, fishing, camping, boating, a lot of different stuff, and so I'm hoping this summer to get a series going of where I live. I can give you a little insight of what a plan is. One plan that I do have that I'd like to do is I live in a very mountainous area, and I think it would be very cool to not get hit by a car. That'd be a starter, but you know what? You know what I can do? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna sneak my way right through here just like that. I'm not supposed to, but I know it's cheating in the game. But I must carry on. Pardon me. So, as I was saying anyways, before I came across the crash here, I live in a very mountainous area. And what I would like to do, one of the things I would like to do, is start getting back into hiking again with maybe my family and whatnot. My kids are getting old enough now to where we could start doing these things together, and I want to start documenting some of our trips and of the different hikes and stuff that we take, and give you guys some different views and whatnot. But I thought that would be very cool. That is something I enjoy very much to do. And most of them are all day hikes. You hike up and hike out in one day. Probably the biggest one that we do, we'd have to leave early and we'd get back probably right before the sun goes down. But I live in a very beautiful area. I live in a mountain range. I'm not going to disclose personal location just yet. I'm definitely not going to tell you, obviously, for obvious reasons. I'm not going to sit there and say, you know, hey, this is exactly where I live. But I live in upstate New York. Now, a lot of people think upstate New York, oh, city, Albany, so on and so forth. No. The amount of city in all of New York State is very bare minimal. It's their city, don't get me wrong. You have New York City, you have Albany, you have Syracuse and Buffalo, so there are big cities. But probably 80% of the state is all mountains, farmlands and mountains, especially once you get up north, up to the High Peaks area. So I live in an area, thankfully, called the Adirondack Mountains, and it's part of the Appalachian Mountain Trail. And it's not a very well-known fact, but that is a fact. And we had, there were a bunch of presidents that actually, over the years, late 1800s, early 1900s, that used to come to the area that I live in to do specifically hunting, fishing, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of history here as well. A lot of history. And I just, if you guys are outdoor buffs and history buffs and all that stuff, then I think my series that I'm going to be coming up with and the channel I'm going to create a separate channel just for that. And so when I get more of an idea of time frame and some videos made, some content made, and so on and so forth, I really plan on sharing that with you guys. I think it would be change of pace for me, something different as to sitting on my butt in front of a computer screen. But it kind of gives something different for the viewers as well. And some of you guys, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you guys that watch my content that also like outdoorsy stuff. So just pay attention to any updates I make on this channel. You can go to my communities page on my YouTube channel. I'll be posting any updates in that area as well. And once I get another channel set up, I'm not going to do that until I have some content already put together. But once I do, I will share on that on this channel. I'll make the announcement and I'll share the page. But again, I'm still weeks away from that, possibly a month or so. We're just waiting for some of the meltage to take place and dry up a little bit around here. It's very swampy, just from all the snow runoff and snow melt runoff and everything else. So. Holy cow. That truck's right on my rear end here. Oh, good. He can get out of my way. $357 miles to go. We're making good time. I know I usually do really short runs. This is probably one of the longer runs that I've done, which is fine with me. Gives me some time in-game and time with you guys and continue on our series here. Drive off the road a few times. I believe I'm still in Washington. Might not be. Pardon me. What's he gonna do? Tell me to stop at the next way station again? I'm getting so tired of these way stations. Oh my lord. Again. These things never end, I'm telling you. It's gonna make me hit every single one on this trip. I guarantee it. Yeah, the weight hasn't changed, don't worry. $300 miles to go. We're getting there. We're almost to Spokane. We got a big bridge coming up. There's a view. A little marina over there. And a boatload of power lines. Holy cow. And it looks like I'm going to want to get over. Well, maybe not. Maybe I don't have to. I don't care about the local regulations for this game. Laws don't apply to me anyways. It's only a game. Don't mind my kids in the background. Probably arguing over something if you guys can even hear them. They're in the other room. What are we going so slow for, dude? I guess it's gonna be getting twisty-turvy up here. Oh yeah, just a little bit. Holy mackerel. I'm not trying to drive all over the road, but this is real twisty. What's this? A viewing point. We can stop and take a look real quick. That's the view. Alright, away we go again. Back on the road. Maybe. Someone gonna make room for me? Oh, he's just gonna take up the whole road. Good grief. How do you go 65 miles an hour on this? You can't get your truck to turn quick enough. Oop. Yeah, I got somebody calling me. That'd be Big Mike from Big Mike Sim Gaming. Must be he wants to play with me. Well, he's gonna have to wait a minute. Yep, Big Mike's played with us before a few times. I got some videos out with him as well, too, of ATS and car service together and some different games and whatnot. I think I forgot to let him know I was going to be recording today, so that's my fault. Getting there. 164 miles to go. We're making good time and good headway. I wish these roads weren't so windy, though. Phew. Are you kidding me? Watch out, I'm moving over. It's gonna make me hit every single solitary one. I knew it. Ah, somebody got pulled over. Pardon me. Ugh. Some people don't get it. If you don't answer the first time, there's a reason. Well, we're getting there. We got 124 miles to go. I'm going to need fuel probably after this run. There, now we're less than 100 miles to go. Holy cow. No, that's not Mike's fault. That's not anyone's fault. I've got to start letting people know when I'm recording, I guess. Not a big deal. We're a few minutes away from wrapping up here anyways. But yeah, like I said, you know, I'm planning on a lot of different new content coming out over the next couple weeks and months, and you know, I'm looking forward to it. You know, get to stretch my back a little. I'm going to be doing different games as well. I'm still going to be continuing on with this. I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm doing this series right now. So, ooh, I'm driving off the road. I had to sit up here in my chair a little bit. My back was starting to get stiff. $65 miles out. Ontario discovered. And the cool thing is, it's going to help me discover a lot of new areas too, so I'm not going to complain about that either. Yeah, there's a lot of maps and stuff on this game I've yet, a lot of areas I haven't been to. I've only discovered maybe 20% of the map, the whole map. There's states I haven't been to yet, and that car needs to figure out where it's going. And we're in Idaho. And we are 44 miles away from our destination. Well, come on, butthead, move it. And I gotta get off here. And I gotta take left. And we wait. And we go. What's up? We're getting there. 15 more miles. Alright. Forget this red light. And I gotta turn here. And we're good. Looks like I'll be waiting forever again, so I'm just gonna go. Let's see. It's a nice little neighborhood. And here we are at our destination, pulling in. Let's see, we'll just park it straight ahead for today. And we'll hit T. And let's see how we did. Apparently my internet's going to be laggy or something here. Hmm. Well, looks to me, yeah, this is going to be acting up on me for the moment. Not sure why. Oh well, that's alright. I believe it saved it anyways. I'll probably, once it boots back up, I'm going to imagine. So, not really sure what that was about. I guess the game was glitching out a little bit. But, thanks, guys, for hanging out with me and riding with me today on today's episode. And, again, there's going to be more coming out, more episodes. We're going to finish this series of Drive Across America, American Truck Sim. And, once I get more things together, more stuff put together for the new non-gaming channel and non-gaming series, I will let you know once I get more of that together. If any of you guys are interested in that, I hope you are. Yeah, I think that'll be it for today, and thank you for riding with me, and I'll see you on the next one.